Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Welcome Beyond the Veil. Wait, let me do my hair check because y'all know what time it is. Welcome Beyond the Veil. I am Adina. So glad to have you all here. First of all, I probably should have wrote all y'all names down because I was just on my page responding to the comments and things. Shout out to my subscribers, Carol Lewis. Actually, I can call you guys out. I've got my handy dandy computer. I don't have my phone stand, so my stand is my computer. Treasure, thank you for complimenting on my reading. Blessings back to you. MC, my boo, my day one. You know I love you. My ride or die. You were my first subscriber to get a reading from me, and here you are, still riding with me. I love you. Valerie Houston. Hey, boo. Lynn Fudge. Thank you for calling me beautiful and sexy. This is for you, Lynn Fudge. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. Especially today when I don't feel beautiful and sexy. Lisa Davis, another day one. Love you. You say he's an Aries moon. When I pulled up his chart, it said Pisces moon, but I didn't look at the degree. It could have actually been like 1 or 2 degrees in Aries. So you could be right. And if Usher and I are both Libra suns, Aries moons, then I believe everything they say, because all I will say about myself, and from what I can see about Cardi B, Toni Braxton, I don't know if Toni Braxton is the Aries moon, but I know Cardi B is a Libra sun, Aries moon like me. She's very sexual, very comfortable in her sexuality. I am too. Fun fact, the older I get, the worse it gets. Like, I'm not in a relationship. I don't have any partners. I'm giving y'all my personal tea right now, and I have been that way for some years, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean, baby, that it's easy. It just means that I am physically and spiritually very, very choosy. You got to be initiated to enter in. But my sex drive is typically higher than the men that I encounter. It was definitely higher than my husband's, especially towards the end. He was like, man, please leave me alone. And then he did leave me alone. But so I get it. If you are a Libra sun, I am a very, 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 for me to be so ladylike and prissy and stuff like that, and y'all, that Aries moon combined with the Libra, because they're sister signs already, both of them have to do with relationships. One is very sexual, the other is very intimate and romantic, y'all. So if he's an Aries moon along with the Libra sun, whatever they say he did that shit. Anyways, Queen C, you said you just rewatched my Whitney video from 2 months ago, and you can see that it was coming to fruition. Absolutely. My new subscriber, Jazz Chill, welcome Beyond the Veil with me. I love you. Alrighty, boo. Lucy Wood, thank you for commenting. Please do Justine Sky. I barely know who she is. I've seen your request, but why? How about this? Because I don't want to dedicate a full reading to Justine Sky. She seems like she'd be more boring to read than, who did I just say was boring? The Royals. But on Friday, when I'm doing my 1 question, 1 card pulls on live, ask me about Justine Sky, and I will be compelled to tell you the truth. New subscriber, Beauvue Beauty, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and if it's not, Beauvais Beauty. Sounds French. Sounds Creole. Oui, oui. Your name is Beauvais Beauty, and you are beautiful. If I'm saying it wrong, please don't hold me to it. You are very beautiful. I'm looking at your picture. Nasia McDowell. Hey, boo, you're a new subscriber. I hope I'm saying it right. Juvie Productions, you're a new subscriber. Hey, hey. Mystic Tarot 888. Hey, 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 hey. Coco Bella 777. Yes, thank you for the compliments. I've been trying to slay just a little bit lately. Big Libra. Thank you, boo, my Libran brethren or sisterin. And thank you for congratulating me on 500 subscribers. And thank you for saying that you will be here on Friday with your wine and your joint, because I'm gonna have the same thing. I might not drink wine on Friday. I might drink liquor, but we'll see. Eden, thank you for telling me that I looked pretty when I did my Portia reading. Rahima Namayanja, thank you. You comment all the time. You always give me reading requests. You give them to me in abundance. I can't get to all your readings, baby, but I'm gonna choose the ones that I feel like I really, really, really want to do a reading on. Yosha Cole, you know you my boo. You know you my boo. You know how I love you. She's got it all. Thank you. Carol Lewis. SFG, I imagine that's super freaky girl, because you have a Nicki Minaj Avi. Daquan, hey boo, you know you my other boo. I love me some Daquan. Short Musings, you're another regular commenter. Thank you. Tracy Woodill, thank you. Leslie Faree, thank you, thank you, thank you. Winkya Dostali, you commented the other day on my Naomi and Elsa reading. Queen C, Kiki, new subscriber Marquita Harrelson, African Flower, all of my subscribers. I'm gonna call y'all out on Friday since that's the party, but I just wanted to take this time to acknowledge you. 7 minutes in, I guess I'll go ahead and start the reading, because I'm going to give you guys 2 more tonight. This reading, though, is going to be on Caresha, aka Young Miami, because her cousin was just accused directly in this new lawsuit that Lil Rodney Jones has taken out against Diddy. And so I'm going to read Young Miami, aka, well, better known as Caresha, just because her and her cousin were implicated. Young Miami, I just want to follow up with you to see where you are today currently, now that you have legally been brought up. Now, I heard Tasha K on one of her shows say a while ago, maybe 2 months ago, that she had heard that Young Miami was implicated in something legal. And then in one of my Young Miami readings I don't know if it's the one I actually did a video on or if it's one of the ones I posted on my comment tab, but I saw it too. And I mentioned that Tasha K said it, but because I saw it, and here it is. And so let's bring it out. Let me just hop into it, since I've already wasted you guys' time. Caresha, I wish I had some incense. I wish I had my money incense for you, because that's what you like. That's how I can get you here. But no, Caresha, I don't know why I'm doing this. Why I feel like I have to make noise to bring her in. Maybe because so many people are in her energy right now. Caresha, I need my bell. I'm going to get my bell. Hold on, guys. All right, you guys. I actually did get my money incense for Caresha. And I don't know why. But I know she likes money. Refloor to water my hands. And I'm sorry that I'm just now getting to the reading, guys. But sometimes y'all just have to ride with me and let me vibe out and rock so that I can get in my zone to deliver the readings that you guys have subscribed to me for, that I've become 500 subscriber famous for giving accurate readings because I'm in my zone. So you guys just have to let me. All right. Caresha. Light the money incense for her so she'll come in more easily, because Caresha is not one of my favorite people to read. She's not that she's one of my least favorite people to read. It's after I've read her and seen her in her soul, she's not one of my favorite human beings. And I know what she likes, and I know that she probably knows that she's not my favorite human being. So I don't know if this money is going to help me bring her. Otherwise, she tried to evade me and make me actually work hard to get her. And do I look like I chase bitches? Caresha. Young Miami. Caresha. 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 Young Miami. Spirits, bring her to me. Bring me Caresha, near or far, wherever her soul resides. Bring her to me, even if you must do so in chains. Bring her to me. Bring her to me. Caresha is being brought into me by two spirits. Now, I won't call them demons. I will call them spirits because I don't know what their state is. And I don't like to judge books based on their covers, but they are strong. They are tall. And they are dragging her into me. Caresha, Young Miami. Caresha, Young Miami. She doesn't want to be here in my energy. Her soul doesn't want to be here with me. Young Miami, Caresha, talk to me today in spirit and in truth. What was your involvement in Diddy's freak-offs? Were you involved in Diddy's freak-offs, Caresha? Talk to me about this new lawsuit that you and your cousin are being implicated in, Caresha. Did you have any intimate interactions with what is his name already? Why did I just forget his name? Something Jones. Lil somebody. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Dang, how did I forget his name? I just did a whole... Rodney Lil Rod Jones. Caresha, I've got money to compel you. I've got money incense. Smells like money over here. Come. This is going to get you to talk. This will get you to talk, Young Miami. This will get you to talk. All right. I had to smudge my cards. I didn't have to, but I don't want to work. I don't want to work through her reluctance to speak. Young Miami, talk to me about your dealings with Rodney Lil Rod Jones. Are his allegations true? What is currently going on with you now that you have been implicated in this lawsuit? Talk to me about what's going on with you, about the new lawsuit that Lil Rod implicated you in, Young Miami. Are any of his allegations true? What was your role in Diddy's personal life? What is your role in your relationship with Diddy, Lil Rod, your cousin, and all other involved parties? Young Miami, speak to me about your involvement in the events that Rodney Lil Rod Jones accused P. Diddy and others of. Were you directly involved? Was he telling the truth? What was your role, Caresha? Seven of Cups. You know, when I looked at this card, one of the first things that stood out to me was the jewels. This card makes me feel like a Hollywood party orgy, like a drug and alcohol induced orgy with people from every walk of life there. You got some really famous people like your Cuba Gooding Jr.'s. You've got some people from the spiritual community there doing rituals. You've got, you know, some sex workers from the street that they hired, escorts and things like that. You've got a mixture of people at these events. Now, what I will say is that what they're not speaking of for some reason is the spiritual element, the ritualistic element behind these parties and orgies they were having. Because in my mind, while all of these deviant and sexual activities are going on, there is also a centralized ritual being taken place. And the lewd and lascivious acts that they do while this ritual is taking place is to enhance the energy vis-a-vis sex magic. I talked to you guys about this the other day. I don't know what reading I did, but I talked about rape, and the implications of rape, stealing from someone's sacral chakra, their potent, powerful, magic, creative energy, raw, unfiltered, strong power, powerful energy in our sacral chakra. What nobody's talking about in all of these exposés is the magic, the ritual. And I believe that it is a very centralized part of these orgies that they do. Behind Diddy's parties, I don't know about all the Hollywood parties, but behind Diddy's parties, there is a spiritual element. There is a ritual going on. These orgies are spiritual for Diddy because he's found a way to merge his deviant desires with the benefits of these orgies and harnessing all of these people's energy vis-a-vis sex and abuse. He's found a way to alchemize that into him being a mainstay in the elite. Diddy does the deviant things he does because he's found a way to alchemize that shadow energy into money. And the common theme that he found between them is what we would call the devil. These are the spirits that feed on the lower vibrational energy, and they reward in the lowest vibration of wealth, and that is money. Believe it or not, money, physical money, is the lowest vibration of wealth. It's the tangible manifestation of wealth. So it is the lowest vibration, because everything that vibrates at a higher speed can no longer be perceived in the 3D wholly, fully. So these orgies and sex events and, sex, drugs, and magic and rock and roll is what's going on here. But Diddy is the participant in the gray here, harnessing everybody's energy. Even though he's a part of it, he's like the magician, putting all this together and partaking in it, because he is the magician carrying out the ritual that everybody else is just a participant in. And Caresha, because I'm reading Caresha, and I'm going to read Diddy after this. Caresha is one of the participants, and she knows that the man who is suing her or calling her out was also one of the participants. Challenging her. This Hierophant reverse, I can't put my finger on it right now. I need to see the other cards. In the past, now, recent past, Caresha lost her main source of income, which was Diddy. In the near future, Caresha is going to be heavily talked about and implicated in some unsavory things. This was Usher's outcome, so now I'm even more. Everybody that I read, their outcome is in the next person's reading. I'm going to circle back to Usher's reading. I did say that I think he's going to be triggered by some of the things he's implicated in. Caresha, this for you is shame. In the near future, Caresha will be facing shame because of the things that she's been involved in. Not shame because she did them. Shame because she's being called out now. In her mind, as above, in her crowning position, Caresha has been doing everything she can to remove herself from Diddy's legal situations, and methinks that she was well aware that these allegations were coming out. Methinks academics and whoever else, because these are podcasters, academics and Armand probably knew as well. Academics did. I don't know about Armand. Academics did. He was expecting something like this because he knows. He knows the things. But this is her trying to remove herself from the situation as far as possible. She would like to do that now. However, and I don't know if she will be able to. I have to see the final outcome. But this card lets me know that the reasons why she's trying to remove herself from Diddy and his legal woes was because she was allegedly, even though this is the Justice card, she was allegedly very much involved in the freak-offs. This gives me the card where I entered into this knowing exactly what Diddy was, who he was, what he was doing. And I was very willing to be a part of the deviance, which is why Justice in reverse is the so below position. Because what's crowning her, what she would like to do, is pussy pop her way out of this, because she's complicit. She's guilty. She's guilty. Now, she hasn't been directly accused of anything, but the implications of her involvement, very much so. Very much so. Caresha's current actions and advice is to don't say anything in rebuttal. I don't know if you will, but for your best interest, you should not. Don't try to defend yourself because, honey, there's so much more that can be said about what you've done in the dark with Diddy. Girl. This Ace of Cups in reverse perplexes me in this situation. I'm going to come back to this one too. Hopes and fears. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is what she fears. It's that she's going down and her whole cover will be blown. I said that that young man was going to run away because in his near future, I got this Three of Wands. I don't know if that's what it means because it's Caresha's outcome. Caresha, talk to me about your outcome with the Three of Wands. What does this mean? What ships are coming home for you? Seven of Pentacles, the Star, Queen of Pentacles. Caresha, your outcome looks great. Something will go in your favor. Maybe because something will go in Diddy's favor. Caresha, I see you being rewarded in Hollywood. With the Star card and the Queen of Pentacles, something is going to work in your favor. You know what I think, Caresha? Okay. Caresha, I see you continuing to do the same business that you've been doing because you were good at it. Somebody, I think, is going to... Now, I don't know if you have a new sponsor. I don't know if you're getting your old sponsor back because Diddy may be able to maneuver his way out of some of these legal things and he may not go to jail. Because you know how to keep your mouth shut. You don't snitch. You don't fold when being questioned by authorities. You will be rewarded. Hollywood likes your type. You do the deviant deeds and you keep your mouth shut no matter what. I'm interested to know what Tasha K is going to have to say about you, since she did mention your legal situation. I see Tasha K speaking about it on her platform. I don't know what Miami has to do with it. Diddy's house. Freak-offs that go on at his mansion in Miami. I know Tasha K is going to talk about how she didn't want to speak on it yet because of whatever reasons it hadn't come out yet. And talking about all the other celebrities that were indirectly implicated. I see more deviancy that hasn't been spoken about yet. Something about not knowing if you did it, but somebody was paid, so you look guilty. I don't know if that's the Cassie thing. However, give me one more card about this Three of Wands in Miami's outcome. Death in reverse. This doesn't seem like it's going to take her down. I actually see her being picked up by another madam, maybe Naomi. Young Miami is good for industry. She's good for industry. She has proven herself. I do see that she did have to get let go by Diddy because of the accusations that came out. So I was correct when I saw Diddy kind of dismissing his harem. He kept some. He dismissed the ones that were too hot. Caresha was one that was too hot. I see in her challenging position is that the industry is under attack. And so by default, she got caught up in it because by no means is anyone targeting the city girls outside of Young Miami and her affiliations with Diddy. The industry is under attack. These are industry mainstays. She just got caught up in the rapture because she has aligned herself with someone who is ingrained in the industry. That's her challenge, is that she aligned herself with Diddy, and Diddy is a part of the industry that's under attack. So now her tea is being spilled about what she does in the industry. Caresha is what I call an industry girl. She is an industry working girl. And because of how she has been handling herself with Diddy, I see more opportunities coming her way because she does the dirt and she keeps her mouth shut, even under pressure. That's what I have for how Caresha feels about this. That's just what I have. I said I was going to relook into some things that, what was the Ace of Cups reversed in Caresha's external energy? These are the industry bridges falling down. And when I say that, I mean the stars who are being brought down. A lot of them were involved in industry shenanigans. That's what they all have in common. Everybody that's getting called out is getting called out about some kind of sexual deviancy that they've been involved in. It looks like Lil Rob is another one who, when Diddy and Bad Boy went under attack and business couldn't go on as usual, as one of the producers, he got cut too. Bad Boy ain't making music right now. Diddy has his hands full. So the harem got cut, the orgy crew got cut, including the artists, producers, and stuff that have those titles as artists and producers, but they are a part of the orgy crew. They all got cut and cut off financially. So once Diddy went down vis-a-vis Cassie, the rest of them who were a part of Bad Boy crew, a part of the deviancy at some point, whether they were victimized or not, they were involved at some point. They all decided, we're being ignored by Diddy, we're being cut off, we're not being funded anymore. So now they're all taking their opportunity. That is the Ace of Cups in reverse in Caresha's external energy. I think that parties involved are trying to handle Lil Rob, trying to get him hushed. And that's in Caresha's external energy. And it's not like they're doing it for Caresha. They're doing it for the bigger pictures and the bigger parties involved. She just benefits from these parties trying to get him to hush. And the outcome is that she will move on because those parties will get him to hush. rather by paying him or other means. However, Young Miami will come out of this with more opportunities in the industry because she has proven herself as a working girl who stays on code. Don't expect to see her not popping up in circles that she doesn't belong in by her talent alone. That's my Caresha reading. I'm much more interested in reading Diddy, so that's what I got. And I'll just hop into his. Bye.